Glasgow University in Scotland before I transferred to Oxford. I was young, tender, ripe age of 15. I studied law and philosophy under Francis Hutchinson. It was due to this education in philosophy that I became acquainted with many other leading members of the French like David Hume, or especially old Ben Franklin. He was a scurvy dog, that one.
So what is your occupation?
Currently, I'm on an extended retirement, quite possibly the fact I'm dead. I died in 1790. But when I was alive, I was an economist, philosopher, professor, and private tutor.
Is it true that you wrote your wealth of nations?
Yes, now we'll get to the good parts. Yes, I did in fact craft this masterpiece. In a nutshell, it basically created the foundations of classical economics.
So in your opinion, as an economist, what is the status of London's wealth?
Well, it's like
Relevancy?
What's the question? As economist, what?
What is the wealth of London's wealth? It doesn't have to be the factory.
Women's wealth?
London's.
Oh, London's wealth. You can only speak in relation to the factory. Whatever's connected to the factory.
the economy of London's wealth. It inevitably ties back to the economy. Yes, in fact. It's my humble opinion that Britain has never been wealthier since its conception. In fact, London has the highest wages in any part of the world, roughly 11 grams of silver per day. Workers are paid far more in Britain than anywhere else in the world.
What do you think the cause of the wealth is?
Essentially, a more productive economy. Wealth used to be defined as owning money. In the end, that's just pieces of paper. We're not actually going to treat that. Wealth is better defined as gross national product, or the amount of product an individual produces. Thus, if we examine Britain, it is much more productive than 100 years ago. This is due to the division of labor or specialization.
Well, since what your specialty is, do you believe that the industries has helped or destroyed Britain?
Absolutely, my dear. Specialization is what caused the increase in productivity in Britain. Take the pin factory example. Instead of having one person do 10 jobs, have 10 people do an individual job. Thus, that will allow them to create over 40,000. Because of this collaboration, more products are being created, and thus the price will be lower, and people have a much larger access to a variety of goods. So yes, specialization has helped tremendously, my dear.
So the government standards are met. Do you believe the people in the factories have maintained the humidity?
The thing is, I can only mention this within my area of expertise, but I do believe that workers have their human dignity intact. These people agree to be paid for their labor rents. As such, they are being fairly compensated. I want that claim, the fact that each worker performs a specialized task. Why should a worker who does one job be paid as someone who does 10? If everyone demanded unreasonably high wages for their work, this would overall hurt the economy, thus everyone. This will only happen in a system of communism. So yes, I believe that government standards are met and human dignity is preserved.
Order! Get ready for the ultimate show.
All right, Mr. Smith. First question. Have you worked on a factory?
No?
Have you met anyone who's worked on a factory?
Do you elaborate on that?
Have you met anyone who's worked on a
I
factory?
was a specialized before that. I am an economist, philosopher, professor, and a biologist.
But have you met anyone who's worked with a factory?
What's the question?
So you haven't worked with anyone who's been on a factory? Have you? You have?
Yes. I just want to say that.
But you died in 1790 and these factories didn't occur in the 1800s, correct?
Order in the court.
It's the beginnings of the 19th century.
The beginning. So actually they weren't fully developed to what they are now.
But I believe I saw the birth of the.
You saw the birth but didn't see the result, which we are debating.
However, I developed a substantial theory on what was this. I'm talking about that is what the factories use in order to sustain the wealth. So,
But are these factories actually supporting your system? Because I'm asking you questions about your actual interpretation of a good economy. So, first one, is GNP determined by the school?
that question.
Is G&P determined by the skill of the worker?
Yes.
Okay. Are the employees hired, skilled, or educated?
Can you repeat the question?
Are the employees hired, skilled, or educated?
Can you define skill?
Witness, you need to answer the questions as they're asked. Stay.
What was the answer?
I said yes.
Yes, they're skilled. Okay, illiterate is being educated? Because we've had multiple witnesses that say they are illiterate, correct?
I believe you said the word skilled.
I said skilled and educated.
And educated in the craft, yes. I believe
In the
that's
craft.
right. See, that's why you have to specify these questions.
Okay, all right, let's move on to your wages. Do you believe that the whole product of labor belongs to the laborer?
Yes.
You do? So shouldn't these people get equal wages?
They are being paid fairly compensation.
They're being paid fairly. All right, we have multiple witnesses say that they were being paid $1.50, 5 pence, when you actually say that a low wage is 12 pence or 10 pence.
But then again, I'm dead, so I don't exactly have a good memory, so.
Witness, I will hold you in contempt of
Okay.
court. You need to answer the question.
I think I specified something with that. I believe these people are being paid fairly.
But you say here that these are low wages, 10 pence and all. What about half that? Wouldn't that be extremely low?
Let me specify this before you. I answered this my last question. Basically, the question was,
cooperative witness.
okay.
You need to answer the question as
Okay.
they're asked.
Specialization leads to a better economy, right? So because of the fact that these people have one job before, why should they be paid for doing 10 jobs? That is why.
Okay, for the factory owners, are they being paid for doing 10 jobs? Because they're only doing one job, and that's management, correct?
They have a lot of jobs.
Like what?
They're owning a factory.
Owning a factory, managing the factory, that's one job.
They have to address the workers. They have to make sure that everything is.
Don't they hire other people to do that for them? Do they do all that
They have
stuff
to
themselves?
oversee everything, right?
So they're not following your specialization rules.
But they do follow other stuff that I just specified, and I still know that one. So.
Okay. Do you believe that a society can be flourishing and happy if the greater part of the members are poor or miserable?
Should I elaborate on that?
Do you believe that a society can be happy if the greater part of the people are poor or miserable?
I do not believe that these people are poor or miserable, and I believe that everyone is still happy.
So living in a bad place, barely able to eat, having bad backs because of work is not poor or miserable.
I'm afraid that's not my area of study.
30 seconds passed.
You say collaboration makes for a good economic system, correct?
Yes.
And competition does too.
But
Competition makes for a good economic system too, right? Okay. Does competition make it difficult for businesses to collaborate with each other?
no, competition actually includes. Wait, no. Oh, I see what you're doing here. Okay. Collaboration.
Answer the question as it is asked. I will tear you out of this courtroom if you don't cooperate.
I would not answer to a bad lawyer. Okay. Basically, collaboration is
Sustained, uncooperative witness, please answer the questions.
I believe competition helps improve the economy. How the collaboration is as specified inside of it. It's actually within each individual company, not between companies.
But it's still not collaborating. The companies aren't collaborating because of competition.
Why would
Wrap up your line of
why would
questioning.
companies want to compete and collaborate at the same time? That's not
Exactly, that's my point. You're contradicting yourself by
No,
saying
you're not
collaboration is
contradicting
good and competition.